What's up, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, phone numbers, all that stuff, you guys. So I want to talk about something because I just typed in. I kind of want to get into just like talking about this. So just to keep it relevant, number one, if it can help anybody out there who sees this. So, and I've recently stated why I do certain things in my videos, in my past videos, just to clarify, or just for clarification if you want to go through those too. But anyway, so coming up on 7 years now, exactly to the date, November 7th. I was at West Virginia University. Like I drove there one night. I drank. I was visiting my friend Ryan Diviney, who played wide receiver for the football team. I played fullback or whatever, linebacker or whatever, and then also his friend Tommy Meyer played wide receiver, and then another friend who was there, Adam Lumen. All three of these guys were 2 years graduated 2 years before me. So I was 16 at the time. No, sorry, I'm sorry. I was 17 at the time because it was my senior year, and it was their sophomore year at West Virginia University, and I drove there to try like a football visit or to look at the school. So they, I forgot to mention Adam Lumen played safety. So for those of you who are watching this who are from our hometown, then you know like exactly what's going on, and you just need to hear this. And I just wanted this to stay relevant and stuff because I had talked to a few of Ryan Diviney's sister's friends, um, yeah, recently. So two of them, but I don't need to mention their names. But so, and I'm not trying to blow this up or anything. I just think it needs to be heard and talked about. So, got there, drank 8 beer bongs, and I had 8 beer bongs. So I had probably 8 beers in less than, I want to say, maybe 20 minutes. So I don't drink after that because I know we're going to the bar, and I start getting nervous about getting into the bar or the club or whatever because I'm only 17 and I'm gonna miss out on partying and everything because I was addicted to partying, right? So I'm in line, standing behind Adam Lumen and this guy Ryan McKenna, and I think Ryan McKenna was probably older than like the three guys I mentioned before, Adam, Tommy, and Ryan. And I believe we're also with Ryan Diviney's roommate, Brian. I forget his last name. I think it starts with an M. But yeah, we're with all them, or we're all together. No, I don't want to say that we're with any girls or anything. We're like getting ready for the Louisville football game the following day. So yeah, that was that. But we're in line for this club, and basically we make a plan, or I make a plan with, I'm gonna say, Adam and Ryan McKenna in the line to this club. I don't even know if that was his real name. I know his. I mean, it is what it is. Like that, things happen in threes. So we're in line, and I. All right, I'll look into the camera. I basically, you know, um, I don't really know what to say. Like we were standing in line, we're going into the club. Andy passes me Ryan's fake, or Ryan had like like a school ID that he was going to use, and then I used the like my own identification or whatever. So, and that's why I don't get about the whole like look staring into the camera thing. That is just kind of silly, especially when it's over YouTube, because this whole conversation right now is a big deal to me, and it's only for one person. It's only for the one person who's watching it, you know. So, and I've talked about it many times over YouTube, and I just went into the YouTube search engine, and basically Ryan's family hasn't made a YouTube video for him in a year. My parents have said that other people have been talking about Ryan Diviney's father for a long time, and one of the, like, that person I just mentioned who was Ryan Diviney's sister's friend, he just mentioned to me that another dude from our class, Ryan's sisters and our class, he's now dating, Carrie. And Carrie used to be dating this other guy after this happened too. So this is just like an overall, this is just putting a shield, like an overall protection shield over this thing, man. And nobody's talking to me, and if somebody talks to me, I'll talk into the camera, because that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. I mean, it's like if you've never made a YouTube video, you don't know what it's like. Or if you've never had a YouTube channel where you were trying to get money off of it, you wouldn't understand what it's like. Like doing that whole staring into the camera, or having 300 views, in 2016 on a video. So that's not what this is for. But if you are listening, I advise you to listen. So I didn't get into the club. They said that the bouncer said, I just saw this guy's face. So he recognized that I was West Virginia University was, when I went there, it was, ranked like the #1 party school in the nation for some odd reason. But it is what it is. So it's coming back to me now. We must have gone to this party before. So we went to this, we pre-gamed for this party, and it was just we were just, it was either before or after we went to the club. No, it was before. See, these are things that I missed out, and this is why it's kind of like a dream to me, and this is also why, I don't get any sleep, because I got diagnosed PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, from this whole event taking place. It is. I just took a class on how events change your biochemistry and everything in the brain, and cause you mental infliction, which leads to mental disorders and has you on medication and all this stuff. So, anyway, we don't go to the club. We don't go to the club. What happens after? So I don't get into the club, and then Ryan. So Ryan didn't go into the club, or Mr. McKenna gave Andy. Sorry, I keep saying Andy because Andy is his little brother. See, I know all these people. Adam gave him his, Mr. McKenna gave, I don't mean to say Mr. Ryan McKenna said, or gave, his ID to me, to Adam for me to use, and that didn't work. But Ryan McKenna didn't go into the club with them. Ryan McKenna was at another club. And for some reason, I got his number real fast when I got to that party, or when I got to Ryan's house. When I got there and immediately, swallowed up 8 beer bongs. You know what I'm saying? So I hit up him, and he came out of his club while Tommy, Adam, and Ryan were in their club. So me and Ryan McKenna were talking outside of his club, and we're just talking. Not drinking or anything. So I am sobering up like hell, man. I am sobering up like a motherfucker. So yeah, I go back to me and Ryan McKenna go back to the club. See, that's what I'm saying. My mind just wanders off and stuff. It's not something that I don't need to talk about very often. But I've talked about it to therapists so much, what I'm saying, paying people to talk. It does not work. It does not work like that. So I go to this restaurant with all the guys. It's called Munchies. You know what I'm saying? And just a disclaimer: I don't have anything against what Ryan Diviney's parents are doing or have done in the past. This is clearly for just a different thought, just for somebody to move on, maybe, you know, even if you don't even know, have any idea. Like, my name's Tyler, all right? My name's Tyler. So, I mean, if you want to hit me up through YouTube, you can hit me up. You know, I'm not making money or anything, but I've already stated in past videos that I'm disabled. You know, and this is pretty much, you know, like most of the reason for it. You know what I'm saying? If you've ever seen The Machinist with Edward Norton, that dude from Fight Club who plays Tyler, like he has like a schizophrenic mindset with Brad Pitt as Tyler Durden, Fight Club, like shoots his head off at the end to kill Tyler Durden, but he survives, and the whole thing was just like fake or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He just wakes up from his dream and the world ends, and they like are the top anarchists or something. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't him. It was my bad. I was totally off. I was thinking of it was like that. But for some reason I was thinking Edward Norton was in The Machinist. You know what I'm saying? But it is Edward Norton. I mean, sorry, it is Christian Bale, the guy who plays Batman and everything. But Christian Bale was in this movie called The Machinist, where he kills a little kid, and I think the parent too. He might have just killed a little kid, but it's a hit and run. You know what I'm saying? So he just pretends like nothing happens, but then over time he loses sleep. And when you don't, like, you know, confess your sins or whatever, I mean, you don't have to like confess your sin. Like, it's repenting. You know what I'm saying? And repenting as a serpent. So like when you you know, a lot of these like temple like not temples, but like I mean, none of it. Everything's just, you know, all like religion is just, you know, for shit right now. But you know, so I'm like having trouble. Like, I'm having a like really really hard time sleeping. You know, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. But basically, in the movie with Christian Bale, The Machinist, he doesn't sleep for like a year, and he's sleeping around, and he's not doing any drugs, but he smokes cigarettes a lot, and that's my situation. You know what I'm saying? No pharmaceuticals, no therapy, just sleeping with women. You know, and I've had like sexual fornication. Like I've committed fornication a lot this year. I've committed fornication a lot this year. That probably contributes to like my circadian rhythm being so off. You know, not sleeping, having major insomnia. So here's what it is. We're in this restaurant. I go with all the guys, and we meet up with some West Virginia University girls, probably sophomores, juniors, I don't know. But it's called Munchies, you know. So we get some. I remember, you know, I still had a little bit of alcohol. I wasn't, you know, drunk or anything. I was sobering up, but I'm trying to get this whole picture clear because, you know, I do remember that night we were at this big ass party, like this huge, pardon my French, fucking party, like this huge party, like kegs everywhere and stuff. And I remember there was like a fight or something, but then at the same time, I don't remember if this was a dream or not. You know what I'm saying? That's how fucked up my brain is, man. I don't remember if this was like fucking real or not. And then this whole like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, that's what they call it. Like, they try to like get you to remember certain things. That shit is fucking bullshit, man. Like this is one of the events that like signifies that whole thing to me. But I know, now it's coming back to me. I know this shit was real. I know this shit, man. But then again, I went to so many like parties like that. But that was West Virginia University. I know that was a big ass party, but I just don't know. I must have showed up. And then we went to that party, and then we went to the bar. I mean, that's must have how it happened. If I'm lying about that, man, I'm lying about that. But I'm about to. I got 45 seconds left, and I'm gonna upload this and make another video about it in a little bit. But basically, where we're at is, you know, this restaurant, and I mean, I'll just end it like this. Like, Ryan went in, because I mean, it's ain't cool, man. It's ain't cool or funny, man. Ryan went in there, you know, and fucked the girl, Ryan Diviney. I'm gonna get to everything, man, but I need to stop it and say wrong of it, because my face is up there, like, so I feel like somebody just needs to hear the truth. But I know Ryan goes into the bathroom while we're at this restaurant called Munchies or whatever. We're eating like fried food, like cheese and all this, dairy meat, whatever. And Ryan came out of the bathroom like a madman.